Amnesty and Obamacare are on a collision course. Nobody's written about this, and very few people know about it. I bet that Obama didn't even know about it when he promulgated Amnesty. But Amnesty and Obamacare are going to collide and cause massive layoffs of U.S. employees. Here's why. The illegal immigrants who got amnesty under Obama are not legal in the United States. They're simply not going to be deported. They don't have legal status. They just have the ability to stay here and know they're not going to be deported. And the Obamacare law says that Obamacare may only be available to U.S. citizens or legal aliens who live in the United States. And therefore, the illegal immigrants are not eligible for Obamacare. But the employer mandate under Obamacare says that the employer has to offer Obamacare, if he has more than 50 employees, to every single worker. And if he doesn't, he faces a very stiff fine from the federal government, starting at $3,000 a worker and going up at some point it'll be $10,000 or more per worker, a prohibitive fine. Well, how is an employer going to offer Obamacare to illegal immigrants who work for him, who now are legal workers, who are not eligible to receive Obamacare? The illegal immigrants are able to work. Under the amnesty, they're going to get work permits, but not legal status, and therefore will not be eligible to go for Obamacare. So when you go to a large employer, someone with more than 50 employees, particularly in a downscale occupation like agriculture or hospitality or construction work or something like that, and you say to the employer, you have to offer your entire workforce Obamacare, or if you don't, you have to pay a fine for each member of your workforce, he'll say, okay, I'm not going to offer it to anybody, but I'm going to hire illegal immigrants instead of American citizens or legal immigrants, so I don't have to pay a fine for them. You can't make me pay a fine for not offering health insurance to people who are ineligible to receive it. Now, I don't think Obama thought this through. I don't think anybody in his executive branch thought it through. All the experts in healthcare I've run it by are just shocked by it and realize, oh my God, that's true. This was brought to my attention, by the way, by a wonderful guy named Dennis Michael Lynch, who is an entrepreneur and a filmmaker, a film producer who produced They're Coming to America 1 and 2, movies about immigration. But this creates a huge incentive to get rid of all your legal U.S. citizens, get rid of all the legal immigrants you're employing, and fill your workforce with illegal immigrants, because you don't have to pay a fine for them, whereas you would have to pay a fine for any of the others. And this is a very significant incentive. As I said, $3,000 per employee and going up. And at those wage levels, that's a huge portion of the outlay for the employer. So I don't know if anybody in the Obama administration thought of this, but it's coming. What's the solution? Well, there really isn't one unless Congress is involved. I mean, Congress could change the law and make them eligible for Obamacare, or Congress could change the law and to expand the amnesty to include something like that. But Congress isn't about to do that. The Republicans are not about to bail Obama out. This is a big fix Obama got himself into. And you know, as I thought about this, I couldn't escape the notion that President Clinton never would have signed amnesty without understanding this and thinking it through and understanding the consequences of it. But Obama, he doesn't do that kind of thing. Thanks for watching.